Okay, so I assume this um vlog talking isn't going to last a whole hour, but that's just from my initial intuition. So the reason why I'm doing an R1 the next day, March 24th, 2025, is I seen a video last night where basically the point in the video was that, the example was like something about a class like being split in two, and one side was told to just take as many pictures as possible, and the other side was told to take the best pictures possible. So basically, kind of a struggle of like quantity versus quality type of thing. And at the end of whatever period of time it was, they asked the whole class to pick a couple of the best pictures that they had, and the quantity side had better quality pictures overall, because they had from the ones they chose, because they had a lot more to choose from, basically. But the idea was more along the lines of, the quantity and stuff becoming progress. And so trying to take that into myself, as more, the person was advocating for more doing and less thinking, but there kind of really needs to be balance. But I'm not the person to know about what the balance is, but I guess in an attempt to do both, I can try to sit down at the end of most days to just reflect and stuff. So yeah, and like the benefit would be that after doing it over and over again, I'd get better, more intrinsically on like skills of actually doing shit, even if things would theoretically work out, like execution is a thing. But the things that I'd be, repeating for repetition, getting the reps in, are self-reflection, and that's probably the biggest one. Anything else is like, it feels like it'd be conjecture right now. But I don't know. I can just get into it. So for today, I didn't get much sleep last night, but when I woke up, I did snoozed my alarm for like an hour, and I got up then. But I wasn't as tired as I thought I would be. I'm kind of more tired now, though, at like 9:30. So I'm hoping I can possibly go to sleep after recording this. And I don't have to go for an hour, but I think it might be better for me to not go for an hour and just go for however long I can. And when I stop, I immediately upload it to YouTube. So, because the person that like the video I watched about that was talking about that photography class thing mentioned something about he got farther than some people just because he like did the grind, I guess, just because he was uploading a lot more than them, doing a lot more. And I feel like just going all out and doing is a different kind of problem, but I may just be trying to think a lot more than do, and there's information in doing shit that I don't get from, just thinking. And so, yeah, it's basically, if he can grow his channel by uploading like every day, maybe I can grow mine, but it's not really, man, I don't know. I don't know if what I want is channel growth. I think what I want is just like a consequence of channel growth. But perhaps me doing these reflection videos will help me grow my channel or something. People will at least be interested in anybody who's enjoys my content, I assume, would enjoy the story, my journey or whatever that they get from my vlog videos, at least. So there's that, I guess. Work was okay. When I got home, I was playing a Pokemon ROM thing. What is it called? Quetzal or something? Yeah, but yeah, this is what I was playing. And I was kind of just playing it for a bit. I did a random system of 5 points, and then I do something I'm supposed to do. Which catching Pokemon or Pokemon leveling up counts as that. Pokemon fainting does not take away points unless Pokemon fainted because of me being stupid, or they fainted in a way that like just really soured my mood. But but yeah, I went. It felt all right. It went okay. Uh oh. Also, in the morning, I watched a video while I was eating where I could nah, what? Is it in the history of this one? No, no, it's not. Um it was a Tears of the Kingdom lockout bingo, and the lockout bingo stuff, it just seems really fun. So I started brainstorming about what I could do. I have a little bit of a list of things, but currently my most fleshed out idea that seems kind of doable is a kind of full clear chore thing, but I don't know. It's something that I'd have to try to get information about how doable it is. And the idea is, well, it basically there's a list of like possible like tasks or something I could do where they would make me feel good or fulfilled or something, hopefully. But every time I do like 5 chores, then the idea is either to complete the whole board, and every time I complete like 5 chores, it adds one that I randomly don't have to do as like a clear, or it can be a somehow competitive thing where the idea is for me to have like a bingo card of fun things I can do. And my goal is to make a bingo, but because you know life happens and shit, I still gotta take care of myself and all that. Then every time I do 5 chores, 5 or more chores, then I roll for like a random square to be locked out for me. And so it's like, so it's a little bit like a challenge of me trying to get a bingo while life is happening. And I don't know, from just the thought that that kind of setup, it could possibly make it to where I don't want to do my chores even more because they could lead to me not getting a bingo and shit. But I don't know. I don't know, because either way, it's like it could be if it's an all clear, then it's like some kind of casual experience where the more chores I do, then the more things are completed to where it's like, oh, well, I don't have to do that anymore or something. And so, like, it's like, oh, I was looking forward to that one or something shit. I don't know. I don't know. It would, I actually don't know how that one would turn out because if I really wanted to do like one of them or something like that, then I would just do that one immediately, and then any ones that the chores black out would be, well, complete for me would be just things I didn't think to get around to, and so it's not really a problem. But for the other one where it's more like a bingo challenge, I feel like there's definitely like a mindset or something to where I could play it wrong because I'm in the wrong mindset. But I don't want it exactly to be like complete as much as I can or something. But more so just like I don't know, it should be kind of obvious to me that it's just like a way to try and get me to do things that would be fulfilling. And I try to, well, I can't, from my perspective, I can't fucking do any of them because I don't have enough things listed. I need 25, maybe 24 things if I add like the free space. But right now I only have 11. So I can't just try any of them, but the idea, or well, games doesn't have to be things where you have to win, but the point is to have fun playing them. I want to say the best games are those where losing is still fun. Oh my god, my phone's going off. But I definitely don't want it to fall into a trap where I'm, instead of like trying to enjoy myself with things, it becomes just a progress hunt thing, if that makes sense, where it just becomes a means to an end of like winning. The idea of the chores like locking me out of some squares is like just throwing a wrench in there, which, you know, can be frustrating in certain circumstances, but if it's a fun obstacle, like what happens from it? Like, the idea would be for me to like pivot and try to you know, get bingos elsewhere by doing other things that I believe would be fun and shit. But and you don't know like the layout of the bingo until it happens. You don't know where the random fucking squares are gonna go, the random chore squares. And of course the tasks are supposed to not all be equal for the best way to like try and strategize stuff, because otherwise it's going to be boring. Just like, I guess I'll just try for the top row and hope that for the next 5 things that there isn't a counter square on the 5 up there or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because I haven't tried it out yet. So that's a thing that's kind of on my mind. What else? I got some easy stuff done today, but not a lot. Not a major one that I was supposed to do yet. I should shower, but it's also kind of cold. It'll apparently be warmer tomorrow, so hopefully I can get a shower tomorrow. Also need to pay a bill, so I'll probably end up going out again to accomplish that. That'd be Tuesday. I also like prepared something for tomorrow for work. As long as something is still broken and hasn't magically fixed itself, I'll at least be prepared for that. But let me see. Other than that, I've watched a lot of videos today. A lot of videos. People doing cool stuff and showing off cool stuff. First one, sat down to eat when I got home, and it was somebody showing off a Minecraft server where people have done these huge and cool builds all in survival, and it made me want to kind of play on a survival server with people, but I'd want like my Minecraft mod pack, and that's not exactly pleasant. It has most of RL craft in it, and so it's not a likely possibility that I can attract a crowd of people to justify paying for a server for Minecraft when I don't even, well, I don't play Minecraft that much because it's just me basically, and so there's not much like interesting things I can stumble upon, if that makes sense. Like I can still stumble upon like cool shit that the world generated, but I can't just pop in and like somebody decided to put flowers everywhere or something. I'm pretty sure that fucking if I left the server running and then come back like the next day, there'd probably be a bunch of holes everywhere because of all of the blood moons, because a day lasts 20 minutes, and for like being asleep for 8 hours, well, more than that because have to, you know, go to work and shit, but like, and I'm kind of being generous, but like the likelihood of there like being a few blood moons in there, so there'd be like creepers spawning and shit, and I'd be having an NPC that like attacks most monsters, including creepers, so the creepers will come up and just blow up, and if then the NPC is near my base, it's gonna blow holes in my walls and shit. It's it's most why does that sound funny to me? It's not usually funny when it happens when I'm actually playing. Shit. What else? I want to say I didn't get much from most of the videos that I watched. There's like basically the most I got was this this one channel called Planet Wild, where they do a bunch of like animal saving and preserving and stuff, and trying to help nature heal, and they have like these campaigns that are totally community funded, and when and they make videos on those, on what they decide to do, what their mission is for like the month or two or something. I don't know. I just found out about it today, but there's a video about lemurs. Lemurs are pretty cool. I remember watching Zabumafu, but there's some cool animals and stuff. There's a thing about African people living with coexisting with lions, and how someone invented like a system to keep lions away from their livestock at night so that the farmers and their lives can coexist with the lions and stuff. And it's some cool shit. I'd like to become a member and fund their things. I'm not exactly hurting for money right now, and if it's per month, I don't know. I have it open for just in case, but I have our plans that I think I should put my money towards. I want to at least do some traveling. Well, doing some traveling sounds fucking scary. It's new, and I'd be like hundreds of miles away from my home where I feel secure, where I feel like I have more security. There's my job. If I need money, I have some money saved up, but I don't know the cost of hotels and like getting food while at the hotels, or like, yeah. And it might be something that I'm going to have to, do more of to get accustomed to. Actually have to do shit in order to actually learn shit. But I want to travel so that I can at least hang out with my girlfriend at least once in life, and meet her and physically. But I'm a bit hesitant on that because I don't know what I'm doing, and there's just I can okay. I can probably have some preparations happen. I'm not going like I might need some other opinions from some other specific people, but yeah, it's how I spend my money is a bit up in the air right now. Especially because I have a track record of buying shit that I think would help me, and I barely ever use it. So and I'm trying to prevent myself from doing the same thing, basically. But it's complicated, but also not complicated. I don't know. I feel like half of it is just like my mental grasp of what's happening in my life, and also like how I handle the shit that's happening in my life. Because even if how I think things are isn't true, how I handle them is still kind of crap. how I handle them is still kind of crap because how I handle fucking life is still kind of crap. But yeah. But I'm at least trying to get bills paid. Yay. That's responsible. I also watched someone stream a Zelda game. But there's am I really struggling right now? I'm struggling with like a lot of things. Like, okay, I guess it'd be best for me to, I don't know. It's probably best for me to not say things that don't need to exactly be said. But I guess if there's misunderstandings, I can like address them as they come up. Yeah. I guess I can address them when they come up and instead of I don't need like I guess I'd be focusing my energy on I guess it'd be like the last video where like I thought about how people would interpret some things that I like what I was saying in our video and their opinions and shit. Even though I like people don't tell me shit, so I don't actually even know how people see my videos. So might not be a current issue and I went off on a tangent that may have not been fucking necessary. And so, I mean, technically it hurt the video because it's not focused, but I'm wondering if it hurts me when I'm not that focused or something. Does it hurt my reflecting? Maybe in some circumstances, but hey, gone for 40 minutes. I this is supposed to be me reflecting on my day, right? Okay, so did I get something out of reflecting about that right now? Well, the Pokemon thing was kind of helpful. While I was doing it, I felt like I wanted to do something other than Pokemon, but eventually I seen that like I was actually like getting things done. So I was for it anyway. And then when did I fall off of doing it? Started watching videos. Yeah, it was probably when, yeah, I needed to eat something, and so I decided that like I'd cook something that wasn't the convenient option. Though I didn't realize I already ate the convenient option for lunch, but I kind of rolled for it and I ended up cooking pot pies, so it took like 30 minutes and I could do whatever while I was cooking pot pies. And it turned into a lot of video watching during cooking, during eating, and after eating. Just see thumbnails and videos of things I'm kind of interested in hearing more about, but yeah, tried to. I don't remember if it was during those videos, but in the middle of it, I watched someone play. I watched a stream of someone playing a Legend of Zelda game, so yeah, I went back to watching the videos I had up. Wow. Yeah, so I fell off because of that. But I did put bottles of water in the fridge right after I put the pot pies in the oven, so yeah. So, I most likely won't do the Pokemon thing tomorrow because if I'm going to be heading out, I'm most likely going to head out at 1 o'clock. But the only other thing I was thinking of maybe sharing was some of my ideas. Shit, where's Bingo Brainstorm? So possible things that are that I'd enjoy drawing Chihiro Fujisaki, drawing waifu, or just any character I like. text-to-speech game dev, which I'm currently in the process of doing. Kind of. It's up here. Do I need to keep this up here? I was going to like switch to colors.
Hi. 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 Hi.
But yeah, I don't think I need it open. But yeah, it's something. I can hang out with my girlfriend. At least try to. Maggie's World game, which is just a placeholder title thing for an idea where basically I make a kind of pen and paper game for my self-insert to play and do shit in. And instead of worrying about getting things right the first time or anything, it can just be a thing where I just do it and see what happens. And because it doesn't have to be a proper contained story. I mean, it doesn't have to be a proper game where nothing gets updated or tweaked in the middle. But I could just have a game going, and if there's any scenes or events or something that happens in it that I have like ideas for, I could expand them or somehow like sketch them, do comic or something, or I don't have to make the whole thing into a long fucking big fucking story. I can just take little snippets of moments or events that I like and put that into some kind of small story. And so there's that. Continue drawing that friend wanted me to do. I can meditate or daydream for an hour, which to be honest happens a lot more when I go to bed and I'm not doing shit. Like I just let my mind wander and it fucking daydreams. And I don't know, maybe I'd benefit more if I can do that more during the day so that I don't have to like do that while I'm in bed and trying to sleep. I don't know. There can be benefits like processing shit or whatever, but in the very least, hopefully it can be fucking relaxing time away from like everything. I have order merch last of a bingo. So the idea behind that is I should have it up. So let me see. Merch. Things of characters I like and shit. If I'm trying to make a bingo, I can only order merch if it's the last square I need to specifically make a bingo. That's actually a pretty fucking good price for this. I'm bro. And so that involves me, you know, paying money for shit, and I have a bunch of tabs open that I could like bookmark or something. But I have them open because I'm undecided with what to do with my money, about what would actually be worth buying and shit. And you know, if I have this here, it'll be a little bit of permission to just buy something, hopefully that's cheap, that I know I would like that shirt of Chihiro. I can do the last couple ones are I can do Fluid Battle System Dev. So I have a Fluid Battle System game project, video game project that I have out on itch.io, but I'm not thinking of working on that specifically, but my Fluid Battle System is something of mine that I still like and would still like to try and like develop and flesh out, even if it's just like pen and paper. And I plan for it to be a mechanic in the Maggie's World game thing, so working on that specifically is a little thing of fulfillment, I guess. And what I kind of added from, I think, a video I seen also today. Man, I watched a lot of fucking videos. There is a video talking about me side as through the lens of like an adult game, just from a like throwaway line, but just on a whim they decided to like try and analyze the game through that perspective of like a critique of adult games, and it like identifying itself as one, even though it's like adult as in like horror, I guess, but like still like hentai game. And I have like 6 minutes left, but I'll try to do a rundown. So in me side, Crazy Mita has some interesting points about like treating people as objects and like throwing away the faulty to try to make or chase after like a perfect ideal or something. It can be interpreted in different ways than that, but I'm just trying to articulate something along those lines where the where the narrative of the game is that me side is a game where that the game that all the metas live in were created by developers who they want to craft like metas that people would actually like and fawn over, and it's like supposed to be the perfect like anime girlfriend thing. And the dummies that don't make it don't become metas. They get rejected and thrown away and shit. And so I have on my fucking list hentai game where everyone has flaws. So that's more or less an idea of like mechanically or something, like how you feel about a character. It could also be like personality, but I don't really know how to do that. But again, it's just a idea of something that I can like try and build, like just have ideas and build off those, and like have a game project where it's a hentai game, and I'm thinking like Darkest Dungeon, where like those characters have flaws and stuff. And then there's Arrow Dungeon, which is a hentai game inspired by Darkest Dungeon. Has a lot of unique mechanics, but yeah, I'm thinking more of like, I don't know, it can definitely be like built upon and tweaked and stuff, but I'm thinking like you get characters that you're supposed to like romance and stuff, or like you're supposed to complete these quests and stuff to unlock their H, but they're flawed. They have unique flaws for like game mechanics, and in order to get to achieve shit, you're going to have to deal with those flaws. And so yeah, that's the idea of a hentai game where it's not like the anime girls aren't just like the perfect whatever, like. And something that also come to mind while I was thinking about that was fucking Honey Pop 2. Was it called Honey Pop? I think it's so. Yeah. The match 3 game where you're trying to get threesomes, but eventually if you get to know a character, they will let you know about like their flaws. They have things called baggage, and they have 3 different ones max. And at first you unlock one, so you got one to deal with. Then you unlock second one, which works differently. And the thing is, they can randomly it randomizes which one is active during like a date or something. So you can like plan around it, but you gotta make sure that you plan around it. Because if you forget to, oh man, you gotta deal with it now. But and I really enjoyed that mechanic. I still need to fucking finish that game. Fuck it. I'm putting fucking Honey Pop 2 on this list. Honey Pop 2. Why? It's me playing a video game. Wouldn't that be dopamine? Well, yes. But I enjoy those mechanics. Like I can't trust myself half the time to actually I remember everything to prepare for it, but I still like it. But yeah, with that said, like I don't have played Minecraft, I don't have played Darkest Dungeon because there's flaws or stuff, and like either with them or with me, mostly like how I play them and shit. But like 7 Days to Die is fun, but it's getting to the point where it's lagging my PC and I should really think about trying to get more RAM for it. If that's a fucking option. Instead of just playing a game because I get dopamine from it, I want to have like an actual thing or experience or something. And I guess for Honey Pop, it's to experience those baggage. Like the strategic elements from like the items and shit from the first game, where it's just match 3, but with the added strategy of like what items, what gifts you bring that affects the gameplay, but also the fucking baggage stuff that changes things even more. That just excites me. It's cool. I like it. And I definitely like the idea of like a hentai game where you have to deal with people's flaws to get to H. And like actually get to know the characters instead of yeah, but it's does this count as reflection? I want to say it does because it cements things a little bit more in my brain or in my feelings, whatever the fuck, whichever, I don't know. But I mean, talking about shit, I got another thing added to this list of things that I don't even know is going to pan out, but at least having that list of things that I can enjoy or could help fulfill me would be, you know, awesome to have in general. So, fuck it. But yeah, so that should be the end of this one. What the fuck am I gonna title this one? Does it matter? I mean, I need a fucking title. Um, okay, yeah, yeah, okay. So you're gonna already see the fucking time. But I've I've thought of a joke based on like the first fucking topic that I introduced. But yeah, so oh my god, it's so stupid, so silly. All right, I should just say it right here to put just cement it in my brain, but um every day every day I'm reflecting and then it's like party rock theme plays. I can't fucking do the shit. Especially now because it's after 10. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you have thoughts, feelings, comments, leave them in the comments section below. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.